creative friends, welcome to my channel, and here we are at another garden update. So I kind of neglected my garden for about 4 days, and I came out and there's some things that surprised me, but I just want to take a look. So first of all, my little patch that was lettuce, well, my spinach bolted, so I need to get rid of that. But my little patch here that was lettuce, I kept thinking, why is my lettuce not growing? And then I saw little paw prints and I thought, are rabbits getting in here? But that wouldn't make sense because nothing else was eaten. So yesterday I was sitting out in the backyard and I heard something go in my greenhouse through the little door. You know, it's like a canvas thing. I heard it kind of flap, and I look, and here comes Snickers with a lettuce plant in his mouth, my very last lettuce plant. So evidently he likes lettuce. He would come in here, get up there, put his little paws there, take his little mouth, pull a lettuce out, and go out and eat it. So he was sneaking my lettuce when he was in the backyard. So there's that. I guess I'm going to have to put like a little fence up around this raised bed to keep him from eating any more lettuce that I might plant. And I did want to tell you guys, I noticed, if you notice on the side of my raised beds, even there, you see that one, and down here you can see I put copper tape on those because we have a terrible problem with slugs, and it is amazing. So I have to tell you, I don't have it on my potato bags, and I'm fighting slugs on those. Right there, they'll get in that potato bag, but they will not get on either one of the raised beds on either side of the potatoes. Well, I did a little research, and there is garden copper tape, but there was a thing that I read that said don't get garden copper tape. Get the kind that's used for electric guitars, and I will link that in my description below. In my Amazon store, it'll be there for you. But it works wonderfully. I'll even show you out. I put it on the legs of my raised beds for my strawberries, and I'll show you those. But let's take a look. Look at this tomato plant. This thing has gotten so big, I don't know if you can see, where I've actually had to take string and lift it up because it was just covering everything. But look at my little tomatoes. Little tomatoes are happening. There's one right there. And they grow in little clumps, so I'm super excited to watch all my little tomatoes come out on this tomato plant. And this is one of those ones that does the big clumps of yellow tomatoes. I'm super excited about that one. I had to brace up my Brussels sprouts because they were getting big enough, they were starting to lean. Beets are doing great. I had to add dirt onto my potatoes. Oh, and I accidentally broke a pepper off of this guy today. I'm so bummed, but those are coming. I got 2 peppers there. There's a nice big pepper growing there. And my tomatillos are coming along great. My cucumbers, I had to replant cucumbers, and these guys are coming along. I've got the heirloom Boston pickling cucumbers that are coming here. And I'm really excited about it because I'm starting a little adventure, a little journey into fermenting. And I'm excited because I'm looking at all the things in here thinking, you know, if I don't get big enough bunch to can, I can ferment it. So anyway, so this is one of those little tomato, you put it on your porch and grow those hanging tomatoes. My dad had this for years, but it is marvelous for my mint. This is regular mint, this is spearmint, and back there is peppermint. So I love my little mints. Here's another container tomato. Look at my maters. And then here's all my herbs, and this is where I'm excited about fermenting because I'm going to try to incorporate some of my herbs into my ferments. So that's cool. Got my eggplants going. Let me see what else. I'm thinking that's it for in here. Look at the size of that tomato plant. I just think it's so cool. So let's head outside. Okay, here's my 2 bathtubs. There are my little, they're called ice box watermelon. I'm excited about those. And then here's a couple of squash plants. I did get some of that little moldy stuff, the mildew on there, but I made the preventive spray that you can put on there, and it's already doing pretty good work. And it's the one that's like water with baking soda and a little tiny bit of soap or Castile soap, and that seems to be helping with that mildew. But we've got some squash growing on there, and now my strawberries. And I have a question for strawberry growers. In just the few days that I did not do much with my garden, I came out and all of my strawberries had these huge long runners. Now, I've never been a great strawberry grower, so I'm not really sure. I looked, and some places say you should cut them off. I feel like that's sad because they look like little plants. And they say that they want to grow there and they won't grow fruit, so you want to cut them off. But look at all my little strawberries that are coming along. I'm pretty happy with that. So I don't know. Should I cut those off? Do you? Or don't you? Or do you just turn them around in there so it just fills in with a whole bunch more strawberries? I don't know. But anybody that's got any super skill in the strawberry department, I would love to know what to do with the runners that are coming off of my strawberry plants. A nice strawberry right there. And then, all right, so if you guys could let me know that, I would be super happy. And so I'm just going to keep watering. And then, oh, let me set this up and I'll go show you my rhubarbs, because you know I love my rhubarbs. All right, let's head around here. My compost is doing good. See, this is where I planted one of those little ends of the strawberries. That's that squash that just grew out of the middle of nowhere. I don't even know why. I didn't plant it, but there it is. But I put that little strawberry in there, and it seems to be happy. There's my stevia. Stevia's doing good. I can't wait to dry that and then grind it up and use it as a natural sweetener. That's kind of cool. And here's my rhubarb. They're doing good. I got to put something here because I get a little slugs on there once in a while. I didn't put any copper tape around there. See how that is? So there you have it. Got to do a little bit more watering in here, but there's my garden update. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.